Well, this is one of those Bilderberger parties, secret snapshot, celebrating we won the election. Whether it's Mitt Romney or Barack Obama, they won. Both in the hip pocket. Now, Donald Trump came out with something today, his big, announcement about, what he's going to throw out there as a bombshell. God, I wish I was working for him, boy. I can give him some goddamn good hints, excuse me for my language, but, he is not thinking. Not at all. Not at all. And, actually with the populists, hey, this is what they think. Voting for liquor, guns, strippers, choppers for 2012. They don't care. Who the hell's running this show? Let's have fun. And basically, that's what it comes down to. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody wants to go to war, so sometimes I wonder why they're voting. Well, it don't matter who they vote for to go into war anyway. You got bloodthirsty Hillary Clinton and you got Mitt Romney, so one or the other. I don't think Obama wants to go to war, but the lady probably does. So, today I'm going to talk a little bit about silver in here real quick, though. And I've been thinking about something about we're probably going to have an unexpected bounce in this metal no matter who wins the election. I got some doubts as to whether Romney's going to win the election right now, too, because in the Electoral College, even though Romney's picking up, and like a month ago or so, I thought Obama was going to win for sure. But I thought things might have turned around a little bit, especially during the debate. But looking at the Electoral College, it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight, so who the hell knows? And considering they rigged the votes, but hey, if they rigged the votes, maybe the party, they're both trying to rig the votes, so who the hell knows? They could be negating each other's cheating out, right? So, it's either side, no matter who it wins, it's the Bilderbergers win or whatever, the Illuminati or whatever, I don't give a damn. I joke about this stuff, but, it's been like this since the railroads passed the Commerce Act in the 1800s to keep out competition. Before the Federal Reserve was even around, big business was running the USA. It's getting a little worse, though, every year or every decade, but it's been around like this for a long time. Nothing new. Not saying you shouldn't fight him back. But hey, I just want to point out real quick here about silver. I think it's going to have a big run up here by the end of the year and into very, very early 2013. Then it's going to crash. And I've been thinking about this stuff about QE. Bernanke, they expected Bernanke to do QE in early 2012, and then he didn't do it, and the market crashed. Everything crashed. He didn't announce it. Then they were expecting him to possibly do it in September. He actually did announce it, and the market's crashing anyway. Well, I pointed out they're just holding on to cash. I mean, that's really the problem. It's not being used in the market. But I think they're going to throw you a curveball, major curveball. Let me just give it to you from the heart and gut of somebody who's more attuned to this shit. And I got to really try to tune myself out from a lot of people who are telling me all this other stuff because, it's almost best if I just keep my mouth shut because then I'm not influenced. But I'm going to give it to you straight up. I think metals are going to actually surprise you. I think they're going to turn around. And when we're going to hit the cliff is when we hit the fiscal cliff. It's going to be the silver cliff, but maybe not the gold cliff. But it's going to be a lot of other market. It's going to be the market cliff. That's when I think the markets are going to dive. Now, I'm going to say something about Donald Trump here. I'm kind of skipping around, but hey, these are my own unique thoughts, and I think I'm on the money with this guy. This guy is... I wish I was working for him in a way. Because I would have told him not to do this. But, he's probably got a million smackasses around him by up the yin-yang, so I'd never get the word to him anyway. Or somebody else would steal it from me or some shit. But I would have never done this. And, you're looking at how, there's no comments allowed on this. This is right from Donald Trump's YouTube site. No comments allowed. 2-1 is against what he said. And all he said was, I'll give $5 million to Obama's favorite charity, whether it's inner city kids in Chicago fighting AIDS, fighting cancer, or whatever. If you cough up by the end of October, at 5 o'clock, October 31st, all your records on your passports and your college applications, he'll give him $5 million for his favorite charity. You know, the problem with this is the average Obama voter, I don't think you'd change their mind. Even if you proved that he was from Kenya, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't flip their vote. That's the way they are. You know what I would have done? I would have done something sneakier than this shit. And see, this is where this guy's slipping. I would have went over to, say, some kook like this Ben Fulford. And, you know, he says he's in with the Illuminati. He says he turned down like $1 billion from the Illuminati and all this kind of crap, and we're fighting him. But you got to pay PayPal to subscribe to his newsletter for $10. I would have paid this guy like $100,000. That's all. That's plenty of money. He would have took it. This is what I would have. This is what I think, anyway. My opinion. This is what I would have had Donald Trump do it. Not that he did it. I would have been doing it for him, say. Just the kind of crap I do. Anyway, $100,000 to print something that, say, Obama is a lizard person. He's really a lizard. He's a lizard clone from the military. That's why you don't have any birth records on him. And he's working with the Illuminati for New World Order government. That's why. He's not really born in Kenya. He's a lizard. Or if you don't get this guy to do it, get David Icke to do it. Now, David Icke would probably cost you $5 million to bribe him. But that would probably throw the election. Right there. So, hey. And then, you know, there's other ways you can get that money back. Because if you put out $5 million to David Icke, you know, he's got to say some nice things about Donald Trump in the future. Good advertisement, and you get your money back. So there's no money out of pocket anyway. You always got a future asset there. So anyway, as far as this election goes, the Illuminati won. I'm not voting for either one of those guys. I'm in the actual swing state of Florida. So I guess if, you know, like I'll vote Libertarian. And, you know, in the absence of not knowing what the hell the other candidates are, if they don't have a Libertarian on a party ticket, I'll probably vote Republican. Because I think the Democratic Party's kind of like the Communist Party USA, you know. So, and the other guys are like the big money party of, you know, Wall Street USA. I don't like either one of them. But when they don't have a Libertarian on a ticket, but you know what I'm actually voting for when I'm voting for a Libertarian, even though I'm not a weed smoker, is I'm voting for hemp. I'm voting for hemp. You know, the only thing these girls need is a couple joints in their hand, you know, throw a little medicinal marijuana oil in with the booze and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not all for smoking marijuana or anything, but, you know, it's like, to me, that is one of the dumbest rules going, that they slam people for smoking a joint. I mean, I don't smoke it. I don't even think it's healthy to smoke it. I know if you don't do it that much, it ain't going to be bad for you. But, you know, that's why I'm voting Libertarian. Because I see, not for marijuana so much, but for industrial hemp. That can turn around our country. And, you know, talking about big business, that could be big business. The only problem is it's going to be big business in the hands of a lot of little people. That's the difference on hemp. It is going to add up to big business because you're going to have a lot of people out there growing this stuff. If it was legal, it would be sold for profit. Grow it out of the ground. You may reap money. And maybe our currency will be based upon hemp. So, you know, that's why I'll vote for Libertarian. But I got an idea. I'm telling you, Donald Trump, you know, you're blowing it, man. I wish you would have talked to me. I mean, I'm letting the cat out of the bag right now because I know this is not reality. I don't know the guy. I never even got nowhere near him. But, you know, this is the type of stuff I suggest to people that I work for. How's that? You think it's bad? Hell no, it ain't bad. You know why? Because the average Obama supporter is a freaking idiot. I mean, I don't know how to put it. They are. If the guy was born in Kenya and they proved it, and they proved he was, you know, this, that, and they proved everything else, they'd still support him. They don't give a shit. They just say, I like him. That's all they're doing. So they'd vote for him anyway. They wouldn't even give a shit. So, I mean, I don't know why he's even going along that angle. I mean, you got to play the game the other way around with him. It's like you got to say, hey, he's a clone lizard from down in the middle of the earth. He was a science project for the Illuminati, a military-industrial complex. And they only got him out there so he could take over the world and enslave the population. They'll buy some bullshit like that. So that would throw him out of the freaking office right there. So that would be my idea. Dirty tricks or not, screw it, man. What do you think? This is politics. What the hell do you think politics is? Look up politics equals dirty tricks. And after you win, you know, you have a martini. Drink it down, right? So, hey, I got my ideas. So I hope I'm not pissing off anybody on here. This is halfway entertainment. But, hey, you know what? This is true. This is the way things work. Whitewater, Watergate, whatever, man, that was nothing. That was nothing. In the world of politics, it gets a lot worse than that.